All right, what's going on? Yeah, peeps. How you doing? Listen, your boy V back in action. And we're out here, I don't know, just casually digging a swimming pond. They're also known as natural swimming pools. They're also known as organic pools, natural swimming ponds. There's a number of different names for them. But the idea is we're digging it. You saw my previous video at my buddy's house. He built his, and I went to go check it out. It was legit, and I've been wanting to do this for a long time. Finally, we're settled in our house, and we get to work on fun projects like this one. And so, some of the things you need to do before you go and start digging is planning. Lots and lots and lots of planning. I don't know how many countless hours I put into kind of planning and designing kind of what I'm doing. I'm going off of the David Pagan Butler methodology for digging these pools. And if you're not familiar with that, basically what that means is we use the natural ecosystem of the pool to clarify the water and keep the water clarity. We don't allow algae to grow because algae needs to feed on nutrients, and we try to limit the amount of nutrients in the water by having the algae compete for it. And so we include plants and other microorganisms that exist within the water and that build up kind of a good bacteria in there that feeds off of all the nutrients within the water. And then booyah shaka, you got crystal clear water. And so what we did is we're coming off 20 feet from the patio to the edge of the pond, which then it's going to slope down gradually to a deep zone. So that's a 10-foot slope. You'll see David Pagan Butler talking about a 3-to-1 slope. That's 3 meters across for every foot of a meter drop, or every meter drop. That makes sense? Something like that. So let me do some spraying, and I'll show you guys an air shot with the drone up top, looking down to then be able to kind of see the whole profile. All right. Be right back. All right, so you can see the drone footage. That is pretty squared up to the house. I'm really pleased with that. Basically, I measured off because I knew the patio was square to the house. I measured off the patio. I'm 20 feet off until I start to hit basically the pond, the beginning of the shallow end. 20 feet off the patio, which is good. I like the space because I also want to eventually on this side build out a little fire pit area over here, and so it'll kind of all blend in and kind of go in to mix into the pool. It'll be cool. So yeah, so that's what I wanted to get done today, because there's a couple things. I need a way to fill the pool, right? And I need a way to, and I needed to get this done so that the diggers can know exactly where to dig, and I'm gonna send them and show them my plans and what I drew up, and I'll show you guys in a little bit also kind of the planning, kind of the drawing of what it's gonna look like. And yeah. So I also prepped a well pump because I do have a shallow well that was dug. Found that thing after we bought the property, which was pretty cool. It's like got it's like 8 foot wide in diameter and 10 feet down, and 5 foot of it is full of water. So it's like 18,000, or sorry, yeah, it's like 1,800 gallons of water that's constantly being replenished, and that feeds the creek. And so it's a spring fed well, which is awesome. So I got a well pump, a shallow well pump, and just kind of rigged that up temporarily to pull in some water, because this thing is going to be, per my calculations, I think like 20,000 gallons. The actual deep zone is going to be probably 9 foot deep from the water line. Maybe 8 or 9 feet deep. I gotta look at my plans again. And it is 16 by 32 here. And so that's the deep zone. Everything else is gonna be the shallows. And yeah, overall, I think it's, oh shoot, I don't remember, 52 by 36? Something like that. I don't know. I'll show you guys the plans. I'll show you the numbers. And I got my, as you saw, the tarp in today. So I unloaded that off the semi. And not the tarp, the liner. Wow. I got it from BTL Liners, and it is the 40 mil reinforced polyethylene, the RPE, which does not require, it's got like, I forget how many thousands of pounds PSI, like per square inch, that it can support. And so it's super strong, 40 mil, and it doesn't require an underlayment. I shouldn't have any really rocky soil here or anything like that to be worried about, but any type of rocks will get out. That's no problem. But I do have, you'll see I'm gonna get these big old concrete blocks that are like 2 by 6 foot by 2 foot tall. And they're kind of like those big Legos, those big concrete Legos, if you've ever seen them used in construction and used as like big retaining walls, stuff like that. That's gonna be my retaining wall in the deep zone to hold back all my substrate, my pea gravel and stuff in the shallows. So those, I found a really good deal on those from a concrete company. So check your local concrete companies. They make those bad boys from leftover concrete jobs. So they've got forms that when they got leftover concrete at the end of the day, they pour those forms and then they sell those blocks. And so you can get them if you go direct to them. You can get them for pretty cheap. I think it's like, for one of those big blocks, the 2 by 6s, it's like $30 or something like that. Now the expensive part is getting them delivered. That's, well, I mean, that's another cost basically if you got it. But look for drivers. Those concrete companies, they might be able to give you a list of drivers as well. So check that out. I'll give you guys the most tips and tricks and things that I've learned through my process. A lot of planning, a lot of thinking as far as what to do and how to plan it out and how you want to design it and what you want to use as your retaining wall and not to, you know, so I don't know, we'll see. It's a learning process. I don't know, we'll see how it goes. But anyway, this is day one. This is some of the prep work we need to be doing. The other thing I did with the well pump, which was really cool, is I can pump probably with that pump. It's a 1.6 horsepower pump. Got it on Amazon. I'll put a link in the description for, it's like the Aquascape or something. I don't know. I forgot. I'll show you guys right here what pump. And then it pumps from all the way down the hill there, which is about 200 feet away. It pumps 5-gallon bucket. It'll fill up a 5-gallon bucket in a minute. So per my calculations, it'd be like 4 days and 20 hours for 5,000 gallons. So 2, 4, 6, 80 hours of pumping to fill this bad boy up. But you could do it over a while, let the rain do some, all that good stuff. So anyway, that's day one. Just a few preparatory things. Y'all take it easy. Till next time.